Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It is Tuesday and it is 2 o'clock, which means it is time to talk. Yay! I'm excited. Y'all, I had a really good weekend, so I act like, I really want to be here now. So, yay! I'm excited about that. So, I'm going to give everybody a few seconds to jump in here, but I'm going to be really, 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 really quick today. I'm going to just be honest with y'all. I got a lot of catching up to do because I was off on Thursday and Friday. I mean, on Friday and yesterday. So, if you hit me up or something like that, yeah, I'll get you back. So, really quickly, today's topic, we're going to be talking about credit cards. And we're talking about credit cards because everybody keeps asking me what's the fastest way to build my credit. Credit cards. Um, Having a credit card, if you haven't had one before, can help boost your score quickly. Being added as an authorized user can help you. Um, so I wanted to talk about some of the different companies, specifically the ones I dislike the most, the ones I like the most, and some of the stuff in between. So let's start with the worst credit cards. And I always start with the worst credit cards. And I know that's not right, but let's get the bad stuff out the way, right? Um, Worst credit cards of 2024. For me, in no particular order, First Premier, they charge you an exorbitant amount of interest. Um, and they actually prey on people. Usually they have fees to start up between 55 and $100 to get started. Interest rates are as high as 36%. And then they're going to have a monthly fee of anywhere from $8 to $12 a month. Right. So if you add up all of that stuff, you're literally looking at starting, let's just say you start with an annual fee of $125, a one-time fee of $195, and you have a $250 limit. You got $55 available at 36% interest just from when you start. So if it posts the first month, it's going to post at you spending 30% or more of your available credit just off rip. I hate that for you. Don't do it. Um, the next credit card that I dislike, Total Bank of Missouri. Now that's your Indigos, your Omni Finance, your Verbs, all of these cards. TBOM. If it says it on there, don't get it. Run from it. It is out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota. It's going to be really similar to your First Premier with your high interest rates, your startup fees. And then those cards even charge you for credit limit increases. So if you get let's just say you start off with a 250 credit limit and they want to increase it to 350, they'll charge you $50, half the amount of the increase to increase the credit card. I'm not paying you money just so I can have additional access. That's crazy. So I dislike them a whole lot. Hey guys, if you have questions about this or anything else, please put it in the comments and I'm gonna try to do really good with it looking at my comments, okay? So that's the second credit card company I dislike. The third one, there's a MasterCard Gold card. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. The interest rate on that is up to 28%. Now this one looks really cool because it's usually a high limit credit card. However, it's $1,000 annual fee. Yes, this card actually exists. Now they're supposed to say you get $200 towards annual rewards for airfare, but for $1,000 you could have just bought the ticket. I'm sorry, y'all, but that's the truth. You could have bought the ticket for less. So I don't like that. If you're gonna get a credit card, get something that's worthwhile. And finally, there's this card. It's really popular. A lot of people tell you to get it if you have bad credit and you need to establish your credit. Fingerhut. Don't do Fingerhut. Fingerhut has high utilization. Their pricing for their products are stupid high. It's usually like 2 to 3 times the real cost of it because you're trying to build your credit. And everybody knows it's a terrible company. So imagine this. Imagine you are overweight and you need to lose weight. And so what you did is you started starving yourself to lose weight. Now the scale's going down. Everybody's happy, right? Obviously not, because starving yourself is wrong. It's not maintainable. And something worse can happen, like, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, death, those kind of wonderful things, right? Same thing is true with getting a bad credit card. So you started off behind and now you want to try to improve yourself, but you're improving yourself with the worst things possible, and they're known to take advantage of you. So now you're going to take a bad situation and compound it and make it even worse. Don't do it. So those are the 5 worst credit cards. If you already have them, start weaning yourself off of them. Start paying them off, paying them down, paying them off to get rid of them. Faster you can get rid of them, the faster you can start building your credit. Okay? So that's the 5 worst. So let's talk about the 5 best. Now, my 5 best, I'm going to be honest, are based off of me. The one thing that I always tell people about credit is your credit is as unique as you are. My children are grown now, so I'm trying to get into my little travel season. So, with that being said, there's a Capital One Venture credit card I'm looking at. The reason I'm looking at it is because it's good for flights and I'm trying to get out of here. I'm trying to, be booked and busy, all of that wonderful stuff, right? On deck, all of that, getting out of here. Um, and in order to do that, I want to have a credit card that supports that. So the venture card, when you sign up, if you spend $500 in the first 3 months, you'll get 20,000 miles. And they give you 1.25 miles for every purchase. And then like 5 miles. So you get 5 times the points basically. So 1.25 on everything, 5 times the points on hotels and travels if you use the Capital One travel card. And right now they got a 0% interest for 15 to 18 months. So I'm cool with that one. That's one that I like. Um, I'm also always going to be a fan of Discover. I don't care what happens. That 5%, Discover's so sweet. They have this thing called an out of cycle update. And what that means is, let's just say you were trying to buy a house, right? And you missed the cutoff date. And so now it reported a balance. You can call Discover up and they'll do an out of cycle update. Updates in about 3 days, shows your new zero balance so that you could go ahead and buy your house or whatever purchase you needed to get that score up. I love that because that is 100% about the customer. And I like that they're 24 hours a day. They're only closed on Christmas. They're 100% US based business. All of those things make Discover always in my top 5. I don't care if you like cash back. I don't care if you like points. They got a points card. I don't care if you don't keep a balance. If you don't like rewards and you don't like benefits, then Discover's not for you. Outside of that, get you a Discover card, baby, and thank me later. The other credit card that I like, number 3 in no particular order, and I'm just getting into them. This Citi card. Citi has been doing this thing lately. Like they trying to come up on a comeuppance. And I love that because they're doing 5% cash back. They're doing matching cash back. They're doing additional cash back on hotels, especially right now. They also have a Citi travel, kind of like the Capital One and American Express. Everybody's trying to compete with that. And they have 0% interest for 15 months. Yes, I love that. And you can do cash or you can do points. I like that flexibility. That's a good thing for me. American Express is always good. I like American Express. It's hard to qualify for them, but if you can get in with American Express and you say you make more than 165, you should get a pretty good limit. The thing that I like most about American Express is it comes with an additional warranty. Warranties are good for me. I don't like to buy stuff twice. So if I insure it and buy it on my American Express card, then if something happens in that warranty, it gives you a year additional warranty. So if it came with a 1-year warranty, you automatically have 2 years. I love that because if something happens, at month 14, y'all go ahead and take care of that for me. And then they do 1%, 3% at supermarkets, gas, groceries, all of that wonderful thing. So you can build up your points. They have a point system so you can use it for whatever you want. I like that, whatever you want. Also, if you can get in with them, that Chase Sapphire, baby, it's coming for that American Express Black Card. That Chase Sapphire, it's coming, baby. It's coming. Listen, my favorite thing about that is, let's just say you take a trip. Now, I know y'all don't know this about me. It's a super, super surprise, right? I got a huge family. I know y'all didn't know that. It's like my mama had 8 kids, like for real, for real. It's a huge family. The cool thing about that card is if I book a trip and I pay for everybody's flight and something happened, Everybody is covered. Most credit cards, when there's an issue, they'll cover you and your immediate family. So that means you, your children, your parents, and that these people cover aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, in-laws, cousins, like stuff that you just don't cover. So I love that they have expanded their scope of what family means in terms of coverage, because normally when we book a trip, it'd be for not just us. So having that protection for other people, because you don't want to wait for them to book it on their card and you book it on your card and then y'all can't sit together, or y'all missed a flight, or y'all missed a thing. Having that protection while you're able to do that, and you still get the points and you still get all of the discounts and all of that, get access to the hotels, you get access to the upper echelon lounges, all of that good stuff. So those are my top 5 and my worst 5. The most important thing in all 5 and 10 of those is getting the card that works best for you. Credit is about opportunity. And opportunity is only good if the opportunity is good for you. Right now, if somebody said there was a management position opened at Walmart, that's not good for me. I don't care how much it's making a year. I deplore that location. And so I don't want to work there. So it doesn't benefit me. If there was a job opening for Credit One in Alaska, Credit One's an amazing company. I love here. I'm not working in Alaska. So see how that's an opportunity, but it doesn't work for me? That's the way credit is. Credit is supposed to provide you with opportunities. But if the opportunity is not good for you, then it's not a good opportunity. So when you're looking at credit cards, consider the things. What do you spend your money on the most? If you spend your money on gas, groceries, food, you may want to get a credit card that gives you bonus for gas, groceries, or food. If you spend the most of your money on travel, get a credit card that does travel so that you can do what you want to do with your credit. That's the whole purpose of having good credit, is being able to do the stuff that you want to do. Um, Travel, let's see, flexibility. If you don't know what you're going to do and it's going to change from moment to moment, points cards are where it's at. Get you a points card. Get you a card that does cash back. You can redeem it for anything. I have an American Express points card, and last month I cashed it in for a couple dollars because I wanted to get a gift card. Um, Saving up some more dollars because I want to take a big flight. I think I'm ready to go back to Jamaica and leave y'all just for a little bit, maybe a week or 6 years. Um, but yeah, and in order to do that, though, you have to have that flexibility. So think of what you like to do, think of where you are in life or what your next 1, 3, 5 year plans are, and think of who you want to build with. Credit cards are relationships. You are starting a new relationship. Is this a relationship that's going to be good to you for a long time? That's the one you want. So get something that you're going to stick with, not somebody that you're just here for the initial offer because you can't build with them and you want to be able to build. Also consider credit union accounts. I love Navy Federal. Some people love Redstone. I'm not so Anywho, so pick you something that you like. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or you want more information on this or anything else related to credit, please give us a call. Send us a note, send us a text message, pop your head in, visit us online at www.creditoneusa.com. And until next time, I'm your girl Millie here at Consumers Unlimited, Credit One USA. Talk to you soon. Bye.